Our WWE Universe. We are back and we're going to roundtable just about the past week or 2 weeks that's been live audiences on the road. And this past week, SmackDown's contract signing. I know Luke and I have already discussed it, so we're going to start right there. That was probably the best setup contract signing I have ever been part of. I'm just going to say that and then turn the floor over. Luke, will let you go first, and then Phil, wherever you want to go in your direction, and then Byron, wherever you go in your direction, we'll see where we end up and go from there.
I mean, what can I say? They set up two new rivalries in that one contract signing. From getting Roman Reigns accepting Finn Balor's challenge, Roman signing the contract, giving it to Finn before Finn could sign it. Baron Corbin, desperate for a job and money and welfare, goes, beats Finn Balor up, tries to sign it. Cena runs in, beats Baron Corbin up, signs the contract. Roman Reigns is now forced to face John Cena. Excellent match that everyone's looking forward to at SummerSlam. On top of that, it sets up Finn Balor and Baron Corbin if WWE wants to go that route. Usually in a contract signing, the entire thing is I sign it, you get put through a table. That's it. This time, they made it fresh, they made it exciting. We had multiple run-ins, and it set up multiple storylines. Could not have been better. Loved it. A++.
Phil.
I was caught completely by surprise. I was cussing the TV going like, Vince, what are you doing? Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns? That can happen in October. It doesn't need to be happening at SummerSlam. What the hell are you doing? Well, what he was doing was playing the crowd, playing Tantor. He did it right. That was perfect. We got to give him credit. Well, I know we bash him. Give him credit for that. The live fans are tremendous. Look at the heat that Roman Reigns brings down on him now and the pop that Cena gets, the heat that Seth Rollins is getting. I mean, it's incredible. And then I still have to laugh. I've actually watched Bianca Belair come out because they have to leave her intro music on through the entire thing because everybody in the crowd is sitting on their hands except for the one guy that's got dumb est on his sign, misspelled actually, in the background. And I know WWE didn't catch it. But as I thought, the crowd's not digging Bianca Belair as the women's champion. But man, the crowd is making everything else. And they're eating Roman Reigns alive with these promos. Great promos. Hey, 2 weeks ago, the opening promo with Paul Heyman singing. That's gold. That is gold. I mean, it's just been SmackDown has been much. You have to watch it. It's must-watch TV. It's must-watch wrestling.
Byron, your turn.
So I just want to know if Cena actually has a snowball's chance in making another title run, because that's all I want to see, and I know I'm not going to get it. Is there a chance?
I would love for there to be a chance, but I don't see it happening. I think The Rock takes it off of him at Mania, but not until.
Well, how long does Cena have before he goes to film the TV series Suicide Squad? I mean, he's finished shooting the movie, but they're going to have a series. So whenever he goes, if he's got 6 months, they might put it on him for 6 months because then that gives Roman chance to get it back. Because we all know Cena can't carry it that long because of his shooting schedule in Hollywood.
Dude, if he carried it through Armageddon or whatever the December
TLC
is, TLC, I'd be satisfied with that. Or even lose it at Survivor Series. That's not going to happen.
You know my theory with Cena. He won't get 17 until Ric Flair is no longer with us.
Either that or until Ric Flair gives him the blessing, which all you have to do is get Ric Flair super drunk one night. The only person
they just pay him enough money.
That too. So
yeah.
Raw side brand. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but you know who's actually starting to grow on me is Nikki almost superhero. A.S.H.
No. I'm right there with you. I've always liked Nikki.
There's something about it. It's better than the Hurricane superhero image. How she cashed in, I'm a fan of. No one can out promo Charlotte, and Charlotte's probably the better one. But there's something about it. It's appealing from the kiddie point of view, yes. But there's something there on the Raw side. I'm really starting to buy in on that Raw side. Byron, what are you liking the most?
So congrats on WWE finally doing some long-term storytelling, because Nikki was feuding with Rhea and Charlotte from before. But storyline-wise, I'm waiting to see if and when Big E is going to cash in on Lashley and continue that squash on the New Day and make that a New Day thing, unless they're going to try and get him to cash in on SmackDown and do a New Day versus Usos faction situation. But looking for a cash in maybe sooner rather than later.
Phil, go ahead.
Raw, it's just really not doing anything for me. I think they're kind of stuck. I do like the Nikki Cross angle because Charlotte's always better chasing the belt. I mean, she's tremendous chasing the belt. She really is. And giving it to Nikki, I mean, that whole naivety that she brings to it, hey, she's just proven that she's a real good actress out there because she can play a psycho. Now she's just playing a crazy. And there is a difference between a homicidal maniac psycho like she was before and somebody just being a crazy child. So she plays the nuances really, really well. And she's really good in the ring. So, hey, I like to see her out there doing it. And we'll see Charlotte chase the belt and get it back eventually.
Luke, what are you liking about Raw?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Nikki A.S.H, almost a superhero. It does nothing for me. I just think it's a stupid gimmick or whatsoever. But I do like how Charlotte's once again chasing the belt. If you ask me, she never would have won it at Money in the Bank just to get her another title to her name. Now she's the 17th time World Heavyweight Champion. But what I do like is Bobby Lashley right now and his reign of terror going on. I cannot wait for New Day to cash in. I think Big E should take the belt from Bobby and then get a good rivalry going on between Big E and Bobby Lashley. That's a match I will pay to watch. I cannot wait for that to happen. And I hope, pray that it's Big E cashing in on Bobby. Those two would make a great. So I bring that all the way down to Survivor Series for all I care. Those two, perfect rivalry match. That's about it going on at Raw.
Yeah, but what did you think about Keith Lee coming in and getting squashed by Lashley?
All right, I was gonna bring that up in a few minutes, but let's go ahead and let's go transition to that with Keith Lee. And but Byron, you also had a point real quick. Byron, what was your point?
Oh, I was saying, isn't there going to be a draft at the end of August after SummerSlam?
There is.
I thought it got moved to October.
Possibly. I'm not a fan of how Keith Lee is getting squished, and
Hate it.
I think
Agreed.
we're all in agreement of that. He must have done something to get under Vince's nerves. So, what I want to talk about while we only have a few minutes left, is some of the undercard underdogs who we love that always put on a good show, and they're never going to get that next level credit. And we all universally agree we all love Dolph Ziggler. So he's right there, one on the list. Who I'm really, really liking is the Alpha Academy. Chad Gable can hold his own. He's going to be the one carrying the match. But they finally got Otis right, in my opinion. I'm happy about that. I want to see him not in a stupid 24/7 match that can stop by DQ all of a sudden because it's no longer 24/7 rules. Get that stupid part out of it. I want to see Otis and the Alpha Academy, see where they can go from there. Either brand doesn't matter. An undercard side wrestler. Byron, we'll let you go first.
Is it too soon to bring up Cesaro? I was really hoping he was going to get the belt here. Then they killed him. So I'm just going to sulk in that for a minute. You move on.
Luke, undercard.
Well, yeah, what you were saying before, if Otis can literally eat Dominic Mysterio in a match, I would love that. But my answer is going to be Johnny Drip Drip and The Miz. I've been a fan of those two my entire life, and I do think they should be main eventers. Well, Johnny Drip Drip at the Money in the Bank, where he hit the drip stick on the person, that was awesome. Those two can sell a match. They're just company men, and they'll never be anything more than they are now.
Phil.
All right, look, I know they're not mid-level talent, but they're being used that way on SmackDown. But Edge and Seth freaking Rollins, they're going, mark my words, SummerSlam, that match will steal the show.
That's gonna open the
Guaranteed.
show. They should.
It's
open the
going to
show.
be a killer. It will be a killer match. Listen to the fans with Edge and Seth Rollins on SmackDown. They tear it down for them. I mean, it is awesome
Burn
to hear
it
the fans
down.
go off.
Do you mean burn it down?
They're gonna burn it down. Yeah, Phil set
Well,
himself up for that one.
Well, I don't want to, do pyromania here and ask people to go out and commit crimes and hurt people. Come on now. This is supposed to be a family show. I've been fined enough for doing bad things on our podcast. So let's just try to keep it PG here.
Well, we'll pause there for our segment. And SummerSlam is less than 3 weeks away. It's on a Saturday night this time. It's in Vegas, Sin City. Oh, wouldn't there be great if they could spin the roulette wheel and do the roulette matches like they used to do on Raw for that pay-per-view as well? They could just gimmick it up hard and just it's going to be a phenomenal pay-per-view. Most of the card is already set. It's now just time to just strengthen the storylines. We'll be back next week. Hope everybody enjoys their week.